Hello students, uh, this is the class on MCS 502 Modeling and Simulation. Today's topic is Spreadsheet Simulation. Spreadsheet Simulation definition is the use of a spreadsheet as a platform for representing simulation models and performing simulation experiments. And spreadsheet simulation simply involves using a spreadsheet to represent the model, do the sampling, perform the model computations, and report the results. And the most common example of spreadsheet is MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. Excel is one of the most commonly used means to create data models and run simulations. The type of simulation which is performed in Excel is data simulation. It is a special kind of simulation. The history of spreadsheet, if we see, the idea of spreadsheet, electronic spreadsheet, for storing information and performing calculations dates back to 1961 when Matthieu, a scientist from British Columbia University, has introduced the term spreadsheet. His Professor Richard Victor Alvarez Matthieu, who was Australian-Canadian business economist and emeritus professor of accounting, who has first introduced the concept of electronic spreadsheet in the field of business accounting. And during that time, as you know, there were no computers like today. There were mainframe computers. But even then, he has developed a model of spreadsheet and used it for the business accounting purpose. Some of the earlier spreadsheets are VisiCalc, Lotus 123, Quattro Pro. So among these three, Lotus 123 was very much popular and it was used in most of the educational institutes for training purpose. Why to use a spreadsheet for simulation modeling? There are some of the features of spreadsheet as a platform for simulation. Number one, a way to represent mathematical and logical relationships between variables in the form of computations and assignment of values and algorithms that describe how to do a series of computations. Yes, that point is very much relevant because putting a mathematical expression and getting the value out of it, even changing the inputs of the experiments or of the expressions and getting different outputs, that is a challenging matter in a spreadsheet. Number two, a way to generate random numbers and use to sample observations from various distributions. Yes, a spreadsheet usually needs the random numbers. So random numbers are very easy to generate in spreadsheet. So that's why spreadsheet is I can say it's better option for simulation instead of any programming language. For general people, actually, spreadsheet is better. For computer developers, programmers, programming language is easy. But for the people who are from other fields, mainly from the business field, they will not understand the programming techniques, programming languages, programming notations. So for them, simulation in programming environment is difficult. So that's why the spreadsheet simulation is preferred by the business people. The third point is a means to repeat a series of computations, thus implementing replications. Yes, that point is also very important. These are some of the features of Excel spreadsheet. To make the process of simulation quick and reliable, Excel is used for simulation. There are certain features, special features of Excel, which are important for simulation. A large number of functions to do mathematical, statistical, database, date time, financial and other calculations. As you know, in MS Excel, there are some fixed formulas. So those formulas can be used for simulation. Number two, database representations and database access. Yes, no extra data is to be connected to Excel because Excel sheets are itself a database. Each and every cell of the Excel can store data. Point number three, charting and graphing. Yes, in Excel, charting, graphing, both are there. Charts, line diagram, pie diagram, bar diagram. You might have seen all those things. So these are available in Excel. Point number four, display and documentation features such as fonts, colors, and geometric shapes to improve presentation. These are also available. One can insert different types of shapes for visualization, for better visualization. One can change the fonts and other formatting styles, even colors. Point number five, automation through scripting languages such as VBA. In Excel, there is another option which is known as Visual Basic for applications. So that option is used for designing new functionalities in the Excel sheet. Though this feature is not used frequently, but it's very interesting and it's very much user-friendly, and for flexibility, VBA programming is better. One can try the VBA programming. When is simulation using a spreadsheet appropriate? There are two options when simulation is preferred in spreadsheet. One is stochastic models. What is that? When there are unknown parameters, that is random variables whose value cannot be predicted, then the models are stochastic models. So stochastic models can be easily simulated in the spreadsheet. Stochastic models are mainly used in finance, engineering, and other application areas. For example, inventory control, inventory model that can be easily designed in spreadsheet. Inventory model has mainly two aspects, demand and supply. if the production unit is running properly, it can easily fulfill the demand of the market. If the demand of the market is high, the supply should be according to that. If demand is high and supply is not up to the mark, then in the market, crisis will be there. The prices will go up. And if the demand is not there in the market, the items will be junked in the storage or in the godown. So demand and supply is very essential parameters of inventory model. So this kind of model can be easily designed in spreadsheet simulation. In any spreadsheet like MS Excel or any spreadsheet, any other spreadsheet. Another option is sensitivity analysis for spreadsheet models. What is sensitivity analysis? In a word, if we explain what is sensitivity analysis, that is, what if after designing a model, we always think that what if a constraint is certain condition? What if the production of the production unit stops working? What if the demand is very high? What if the supply is not up to the mark? What if the supply is proper? What if the demand is very low? So these are nothing but the sensitivity analysis of a particular model. So that is also can be done because statistical functions are available in MS Excel like spreadsheet. So it is not a big deal for the MS Excel like spreadsheet to do this kind of simulation. And sensitivity analysis can be easily done in MS Excel. When is spreadsheet simulation not advised? There are certain cases, certain situations where spreadsheet simulation is not appropriate, it is not advised. There are some points, only simple data structures are available. Yes, very simple data structure can be incorporated in spreadsheet. Complex algorithms are difficult to implement. If the algorithm and the steps are very much complex, one cannot design the simulation in MS Excel like spreadsheet. Point number 3, spreadsheets are slower than programming languages. Yes, definitely. Spreadsheet is actually designed for data analysis, data storing. It's not made for any kind of programming, but yes, that's why spreadsheet is slower than programming languages. Fourth point is data storage is limited. Yes, column with 255 characters. That means in an Excel column or a particular cell, 255 characters can be there, and maximum possible integers, numbers, is here in the screen. You can see it's 2.5 10 to the power 307. That means total zeros will be 307 zeros. But beyond that, for example, 2.5 e to the power 308 is not possible in Excel. So it's a bigger data storage, not limited. I cannot say it's not limited, but the total number of columns and total number of rows are limited in Excel. So that's why sometimes spreadsheet simulation is not a preferred option for simulation. Example of the spreadsheet simulation. In the next video, I'll show you the Ludo game, which is designed in Excel, and one assignments to you people. You have to design a queuing system for a bank. That means in a bank there are few things like customers in the bank. It's very much uncertain figure, uncertain number, because there may be very crowdy situation, there may be very much uh, less number of customers in the bank premises. Suppose there is a stormy day, rainy day, and it's the end of the month, then bank will be very much free. Very less customers will be there. But if it is the starting of any month and the weather is also very pleasant weather, in that case, there will be more number of customers. And on certain occasions, bank has different number of customers. So customers in the bank, if we see on hourly basis, it's a random number. So random number must be generated here. If we see the next column, depositors number, how many people has come for depositing? So that is again another random number. Drawers number, that means how many people have come for withdrawal. That is also a random number. Total deposits in rupees, again a random number, but it should have a range. Suppose there are depositors number is 10. If we consider on an average 5,000 will be deposited by each and every customer, then 5 into 10, 50,000 rupees will be deposited, but not less than that. So that will be just approximate value. You have to calculate in this fashion only. So that will be again a random number. What is the total withdrawal amount? That is again same. How many people has come for drawing money for withdrawal, and how much money they have withdrawn. So on an average, suppose 3,000-4,000 is the average withdrawal amount. Then you have to calculate accordingly. Then what is the total cash with the banks? That will be here, and net balance. That means net balance of the bank. So this way you have to design a queuing system on the bank scenario, and that will be your assignment. So thanks a lot. So this is the end of this class and end of unit 1 of MCS 502. We are planning to conduct our first internal test maybe before Puja vacation. So dear students, you be ready for that. The syllabus of the first internal test will be the first unit and some of the portion of unit 2. So with that, I'll conclude the unit 1. Thank you for viewing the video.